put it on. Oh my god. Missing someone.
London. Again, still really enjoying it. A weather update is that it's a lot warmer. Actually, it's about sort of 15 degrees at the moment. It has been raining a little bit, but generally pretty nice. It's starting to warm up just a little bit and having little moments of sunshine as well, which is really nice. So the past week has been a little bit boring during the week, so I didn't really want to film it that much. I did get my new phone. I got an iPhone 14 Pro that I just finally unpacked because my luggage arrived. My luggage from New Zealand, so my luggage from Australia finally arrived, which had my case and my phone screen protector in it, so I didn't want to open my phone until I got that. So the quality video is going to be so much better going forward. And yeah, last weekend I went to a day rave, which was really fun at Printworks. And this week I'm just taking it easy, but I have been going to a local library, so it's about a 20-minute walk from where I'm staying. And libraries are lit, honestly. Libraries are so cool because they're warm, they have free Wi-Fi. So I just like to get out of the house a little bit for a few hours, apply for jobs, catch up on life admin, plan like my travels and things like that. So yeah, definitely check out your local library if you haven't already. They are so, well, generally really well managed, but definitely underutilized, I think. So that is what I'm going to do today, and yeah, hopefully it's going to be a really great week. I'm still working remotely for my Australian company until the end of next week, which has been really killer. It's been really hard and challenging, so I'm kind of looking forward to winding that up just so that I can get a normal sleep pattern back. So yeah, let's follow along if you would like to see what I get up to this week in London. Got back from the library, also went to the grocery store. So up in sort of the high street of the little suburb that I'm staying at, there's a Korean/Asian grocery store. It's a little bit smaller than the ones that I would shop at in Sydney normally, but it does kind of give me a taste of home, like what I would normally cook. I cook a lot of Asian and Chinese food, so picked up a couple of things there. I got some tofu. It's quite a big chunk. So I'm going to use this in noodles and stir fries. Some noodles, so there's a packet of, so there's 3 packets in here, and they make really good stir fries. Just really quick, easy, simple meals that I can make. And I got this potato ramen, so it's like an instant noodles, but instead of made out of flour, it's made out of potato. It's so really chewy and delicious. And then from Sainsbury's, I got some baby spinach, some oats. I've been having porridge in the mornings just because it's still kind of cold. Some apples, some avocados, which are very green and are supposed to be ripened at home, which is kind of depressing, but they'll probably be ready next week. And then I was just craving something sweet, so I got some Jaffa cakes. I think you can get these in Australia, but I never had them. Actually, I'm not sure if you can get them in Australia, but we're going to try them now. So the way I've been grocery shopping is pretty different to what I would do in Australia, just because when I was back home, I would kind of stock up a lot and buy in bulk, like all of my sort of stuff that doesn't go off, so non-perishables. I would just do a massive, huge order every month. As soon as I got paid, I would make like a huge order, but I just find that doesn't really work as well here because obviously I'm staying with my friend and it's not like a huge huge kitchen, so I don't want to be taking up heaps of space. But also you kind of do end up, well at the moment my kind of routine is all up in the air, so it's not always a case of eating at home, which is again not great, like not something that I would do a lot of back home. But I really like exploring different places and finding lots of affordable places to eat at as well, and like grab and go kind of places like Pret or that sort of thing. So I'm trying not to spend too much money on food, but it's just the nature of being a bit more social, a bit more on the go in London. So this is a pack of 10. So it's like a spongy and a biscuity cake on the bottom, and then orange, like a jam, orange jam or an orange like marmalade in the middle, and then covered in chocolate. That was good. I'm actually not feeling the best. Maybe I partied too hard on the weekend, I don't know. I just feel a bit dizzy and a bit out of it, and it could be a cold coming on, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of bugs and stuff going around. But I just came back home from the library because I was feeling a bit just tired and dazed and just weird, so I'm just gonna have a little lie down. I do have to start work tonight again, or this afternoon, so I really want to get a nap in so I feel a little bit better. It's Wednesday afternoon now. I slept into about 11 because I'm still working Australian hours, and honestly it's really killer at the moment, but I've only got like another week and a half to go before I finish my job. And yeah, look at these cherry blossoms. This morning was absolutely beautiful, like the sun had come out, it was a little bit warmer. Just walked and had a bit of brunch with my friend Dan, and now I am off to get my lashes done. And I'm quite particular about my lashes just because I had a really amazing lash lady when I was in Sydney, because I don't like them too heavy. I like them to be like, because I have quite small eyes, that's just a fact, so I like them to be kind of wispy, and my lash lady in Sydney was amazing. So it's been really hard to find a lash technician that I like, but yeah, I basically just had to take some recommendations from what I saw on like Facebook groups and stuff. So I will I'll show you how I get on afterwards, but yeah, not wearing any makeup today because didn't want to have to take off any eye makeup when I go for my appointment. So yeah, hopefully they turn out good. Okay, so she was super quick, like literally 40 minutes, which is I think she said I was like the fastest client she'd ever had, because I have such small eyes. But what do we think? Is it too much? I feel like it's a little bit heavy. But usually my lash lady in Sydney, obviously they don't look natural, but a little bit more natural I suppose, whereas these are quite like heavy. But I like them, they're like full glam, full glam on me. At least they're not, you know, the full kind of mop sort of concept that you kind of see sometimes. I mean, to each their own, that's just not what I was after. But yeah, really happy with them. The price is about the same or slightly cheaper than they are in Sydney. I paid £50, so that's about just under $100 I think. So yeah, I would pay 120 in Sydney, so yeah, a little bit cheaper. I just feel very crappy at the moment. It could be, I think, a number of things. Either I think I'm getting sick, or just the lack of quality sleep and just working crazy hours, or just recovering from partying so hard on the weekend, or a combination of all things. But I just feel a bit out of it, a bit dizzy, just not myself. So I'm just trying to rest and take it easy. But I guess the hard thing about living in London is that there's so much on, like always, and I want to make the most of it, but at the same time I don't want to push it and feel like shit. So I don't know, it's just finding that balance. I think once I finish up at my current job at the end of next week, I think I'll feel a lot better and I'll be able to relax a bit more and kind of prioritise my health a bit more and have a bit more balance, I suppose. But yeah. Okay, this is wild, guys. I just discovered that you can do 0.5 zoom on my new phone, which means that you don't have to look at my double chin the whole time anymore. It's Thursday morning and I just got up and I'm about to go for a run, or a kind of run walk scenario. I just did some thinking last night and I feel like I'm always complaining about how I'm feeling like rubbish, and I just know that it's because I'm out of my regular routine, and a big part of that is exercise, and I haven't really been exercising very regularly, so that's something that I really need to prioritise. Also, even things like skincare, I feel like has kind of been on the back burner, and that's just little things that feel like me and happy and well. So once I get back from my run and have a shower, I'll kind of give you an update on my skincare routine and the ways that I'm going to start implementing my routine again. And yeah, hopefully that will make me better. Here's hoping, anyway. Run. I did about 3 kilometers of running and walking, which I think is pretty solid. Like, I think what led to my injury in January was pushing myself too hard, too quickly. I was like, yeah, I'm a runner, I'm fit, I'm gonna run I'm a runner, I'm fit, I can run 5 kilometers, and then I injured my Achilles. So don't want to do that again, so I'm just gonna ease into it. Had a shower and washed my hair, and the issue that I have with my hair is that the water is different here. Like, I swear, it's not it's not nice like it is in Australia and New Zealand. It's like hard water, which means that there's a lot more like minerals in the water, and it just kind of just builds up and it feels oily and pluggy and heavy like all the time, which when I straighten it actually looks quite sleek, which never happens normally. But it feels gross. Like, it looks kind of sleek, but it feels gross. And then someone told me that I need to get a clarifying shampoo, so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to order that. And then in terms of skincare, so before I left I actually bought this LED mask, and I have been putting off using it because it's just so beautiful. It's the Dr. Dennis Gross one with the Mecca exclusive, so pink. Oh, it's so beautiful, and I just didn't want to open it because it's just stunning. But this will be the first time I'm using this, and basically I thought my skin honestly was in a good place, but there's something very humbling about getting a brand new phone with a really amazing camera and seeing all this in high definition is not pretty. So I know it's normal to have like skin imperfections, but I think I'm quite self-conscious about like my skin because I didn't really look after it in my early 20s when I would sunbathe and be in the sun all the time. So I have a lot of, and also I was on like skin, like acne medication, which made me very sensitive to the sun as well, and I feel like that has caused a lot of like sun damage, which I'm trying to like reverse now. So this, if you use it with the red light for 3 minutes each day, that's supposed to help with that. And then on top of that, I've got the rest of my skincare routine, which I have been like just really slack on since moving to London. So I think getting back on track with those things is going to really help with my mental health as well. So let's give it a go. I know it looks pretty scary. I'm just going to hold it up because I know the strap isn't great. But I think and it's only 3 minutes, so maybe, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's not hard to put through. Okay. So the way that you're supposed to use this is on clean, dry skin. And then put it on. Oh my god. Ah! She's pretty tight. Okay. Okay. and then you put that on for 3 minutes. And then you just sort of relax, I guess. Okay, so now that that's done, you're supposed to wipe it down with like an alcohol wipe and then put it back in its like storage bag thing. And then the next gadget that I have is called the Nuface Mini. And I actually bought this secondhand from Facebook Marketplace before I left Australia. And it basically like, it's kind of like a, it's like gua sha, but I think it has like electric currents that go through it, and you basically turn it on. And I have ordered this, it's almost like a lubricant, but it's like ultrasound gel, and you use it to kind of like sculpt the face and stuff. So we want like, we're aiming for a snatched look this year. We're aiming to carve out the face. I do believe that this works based on before and after pictures that I have seen. It's definitely not gimmicky, but you do have to commit to doing it every day for like months, which is probably the downfall like of most people. Most people aren't going to commit like that, but I'm going to try once I get the ultrasound gel, because that is it helps to kind of move the actual device around the face. Okay, and then I'm kind of like, haven't done this in a while, so if I get the order wrong, please excuse me, but I'm going to start with some vitamin C. I had been using SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic. It's quite expensive, and I did buy it, like I used to wait for it to go on special when it was on sale on Adore Beauty, which definitely did not make it any more affordable, to be honest, but it is probably the best vitamin C. I know you can get like dupes and stuff, but this one, I don't know, it is expensive, but I think it's worth it, and it does last, for me it would last 2 to 3 months, used quite sparingly. And then this stuff, it's called like, what was it called? I got it from my facialist, who was also my lash lady. SkinCeuticals, I don't know, but it's kind of like a serum, rejuvenating serum. And then I also got this from my facialist. This is like an Ampoule, and it is honey based, I think. So I really like this actually. It goes on really nicely. That's what this was called. Stem Cell. I'll link it below. I got it, it was like really cheap. She would sell them for like 3 of these little vials for like $20, which is insane. It is a Korean brand, and I think that is honestly the elixir of youth. And then I'm going to layer it with my moisturiser. So I'm still using the Avène one because it's quite rich. And I just think with this current weather, I need quite a rich moisturiser. And then lastly, sunscreen. This is very important. Although sometimes I wonder, like, if you're in London or in the UK where it's not sunny all the time, like, do you have to wear sunscreen? I mean, I do, of course, but do you? Question. This one is like $3 or $4 from Aldi in Australia, and of course Australia has like insanely high standards for their sunscreen. So even though it's cheap, I would definitely still rate it as being safe and effective. And that's my current morning skincare routine. Please comment below if I have done the order completely whack, but you know, I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying. And I'm ready to face the day. It's Saturday morning and we were supposed to go on a hike to, how do you say it?
Richmond Park.
No, the first one.
Oh, Ouse Valley.
Ouse Valley, but we had some friends cancel and the weather's not been great, so we're going to Richmond Park now. So how do we get to Richmond Park? We're on the bus at the moment.
We're on the bus to Waterloo, then taking a train to Richmond.
Yeah.
Then we're going to catch a stag and Maggie's going to ride it into the centre of the park.
Yeah.
It'll be good fun.
So what was Richmond Park, kind of like Central Park of New York? So
no, it's more Hyde Park. Richmond Park's sort of further out to the west, but it's one of the biggest parks in London, so lots of outdoor space.
Yeah, and we're also on a bus which I don't usually take, which is kind of cool because I get to see some of the city, so I'll show you some of that now. Sunday morning and I am walking to Sunday Roast. Sunday Roast is a big thing here, which I am very supportive of. The pubs here do really good Sunday roasts and they actually do really good vegetarian options as well, which is amazing. And I don't think I've ever had a Yorkshire pudding until I moved here, so those are really good as well. So yesterday we just finished our walk. We went through Richmond Park and finished in Wimbledon, which is such a quaint, like cute little suburb, and then we went to Clapham for drinks at this little pub, which was really cool, and then went home and watched Maths with my friends. We've got the final episode tonight, and then this morning went and got my flat pierced, so that top piercing there. And I'm obsessed. I'm trying to like curate this ear first and then I'll start on this one, but yeah, I love all the placements of the jewellery that I've chosen. So yeah, and it was probably the most painful was the daith, which is the second to last one that I got. The flat was pretty it was a little bit painful, but it was very quick. So yeah, I'm gonna walk. It's gonna take about half an hour to get to the pub. And then I have my final week working Australian hours starts tonight. So Monday morning in Australia is Sunday night here. But it's only for 1 more week and then we're done. It's Sunday night and I'm going to end off the vlog here. I'm about to start my last working week. So it's Sunday night here, but Monday morning in Australia. It's a bittersweet feeling. I feel like I've been talking about leaving my current job for a very long time. I've been there for 3 years and yeah, I'm gonna miss my colleagues for sure, and but I won't miss doing the night shift, that's for sure. I won't miss working nights in London because it's really hard. Like I don't even think that my body has fully adjusted from the jet lag since moving here like 3 weeks ago, because I've been working just really strange hours and not really adjusting my sleeping pattern properly. So I'm looking forward to actually properly enjoying London, I suppose. I feel like I've been living kind of a half life here, in that when I am awake, I'm like quite tired during the day. I don't fully enjoy the day because I'm so tired, and then in the evenings I can't really go out and spend time with my friends because I'm working. So I'm looking forward to kind of just enjoying the full London experience. But yeah, I am going to fuel the night shift with some snacks. So we've got some mini eggs, we've got some Malteser bunnies. Although with these mini ones, I do find the ratio of like malt to chocolate, too much chocolate, not enough of the Malteser part. And then also Monster Munch, which I tried for the first time today, and they are really good, very good. So that's all from me. It was a really great week in terms of trying to get back into a schedule, but just also being kind to myself and knowing that it is going to take time to adjust. So yeah, finding that balance between pushing myself and doing things that I know will make me feel better both mentally and physically, and just getting a little bit more structure and schedule into my life, but then also knowing that, you know, things are going to take some time to get used to, and to be gentle with myself as well. I think that's really important. So yeah, I wish you all a very great week ahead, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe for more London travel content, and I will see you next time.